The Eliminator. There he is. He said 60-65%, but it's a game that he needs to play. It's a game that he needs to be present and try and put in a performance. A few frames ago, we saw Naim Sheikh coming off 100, and an excellent 100 it was. So it's all set for what is the Eliminator. Beximco Dhaka didn't start the tournament well, but really bounced back through those middle games. The initial games were difficult, but now an Eliminator, a chance to try and get more opportunities to stay in the tournament. Naim Sheikh coming up 105. A few days ago, 9 matches, strike rate of 139. He's had a good Bangabandhu T20 Cup.
He's spotted in the middle by Shabir Rahman. Maybe a stuttering start early part of the tournament, but then he's coming in with a nice 50 under his belt. So two very different type of batters, but Haskin Ahmed has been a little unfortunate. I thought on occasions he's bowled some good deliveries which maybe went for runs to edges and stuff like that, but 6 wickets, I think that wickets column he'll try to improve today. This is just the crucial match, must-win situation for both the teams.
Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful to see, clear skies. We had a bit of haze and fog in the last few days, but that looks as if it's just dissipated to some degree. There's a nice breeze going across the ground. The T-Sports end across to Bashundara end.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Just counting down towards the start of play here in the Eliminator. Beximco Dhaka, Barishal. All set to go.
Slip to start. Regulation field, fine leg up in the circle. Deep square leg back.
Well, it's trying to penetrate that gap on the offside by playing it straight to the fielder.
You can see the intent from Naim Sheikh right from the hint of weight and just flashed onto it straight to the fielder. But you can assume the intention of the two batsmen out there. And good to see Shabir Rahman taking up the challenge to open up the innings. Not open the innings that much in the past, but still grab the opportunity.
And then not quite getting a hold of it, just timing a little alright.
A few nights ago, put on a show with Naim Sheikh. Wonderful hitting down the ground, 105 of 64 deliveries. Anything that was loose, anything that was in the slot, whether you're a fast bowler or a spinner, he punished you. Lovely swing of the bat down the ground. One of the real highlights of that innings, hitting straight and hitting long.
Trying to use that natural angle across the face of the left-handed batsman.
আরে সমস্যা নেই কারেন্ট চলে গেছে না
না কারেন্ট জানি তো
নেট স্লো কথা বলে না এটা অন করলে নেট স্লো হয়ে যাবে কিন্তু এখন চলতেছে না
হালা দেখো কি লাইভ দেখতাছিস
সাইটটা নিয়েছি
I have to take my hat off to the curator, Kamini and his men. Lovely pace and bounce. There's good green look of it as well, but it's not something that's frightening for the batsman. More holding it together. There's Kamini.
Good to see Taskin hitting the deck hard, as you mentioned the pitch report. There's something for the fast bowler if you hit that deck hard, and difficult for the batsman.
again. Not quite where he wanted to place it, had to scurry through, but he's got himself the first run. That leaves a lot of the nerves.
Good start from Taskin Ahmed, hitting the right leg consistently in this over so far. He should have thrown that, right, Eddie? Nobody was back there. It was a close call. It has been thrown the ball to the stumps.
If he misses the stumps, it's 4 overthrows. Abir Zaman, he dropped Naeem Sheikh. Down to get 100. He's got 100 as well. And Bangabandhu T20 Cup. Up in place for Shabir Rahman.
Little hint of movement and enough to catch the eye of the umpire, because it's a wide signal there. Kept on going.
On my way out to the pitch report, he was coming from the nets. Apparently he had been there for a very long time, hitting balls as you do before a T20 game, but a lot of guys don't enjoy hitting in too many balls before a game. It's more about touch and feel. And he spent a lot of time in the nets with the thrower. And as he started the Bangabandhu T20 Cup, didn't start well. There you go. And only recently, that 56, that 19, what has allowed him to come back into the side.
And that's a good way to finish with a dot ball, just the 2 runs of the first over.
Studio X shampoo, পুরুষদের জন্য। খুশকি ছেড়ে স্টাইলিশ করা ফ্যামিলির কাজ না, ফ্যামিলি শ্যাম্পু নয়, পুরুষদের চাই স্টুডিও এক্স অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রাফ স্টাইলিং শ্যাম্পু, যা খুশকি দূর করে চুলকে রাখে স্টাইলিশ। স্টুডিও এক্স শ্যাম্পু পুরুষদের জন্য। কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
From Nestle.
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও 20 টাকা কিন্তু। দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
জিপি স্টার গ্রাহকরা এখন একসাথে 12 মাস আকাশ রিচার্জ করলে 3 মাস আর 6 মাস রিচার্জ করলে পাচ্ছেন 2 মাস ফ্রি সাবস্ক্রিপশন। বিস্তারিত জানতে কল করুন 16442 নম্বরে।
Not easy yet, boys. Not easy yet, boys.
He's got to be accurate right from the word go. And he is. You can depend on Mehdi Hasan Miraj to deliver the goods.
It's been a good comeback from Mehdi Hasan Miraj after being hit for 4 sixes in the first game, remember, against Khulna, where Ariful Haq struck 4 sixes to him, and since then he managed to come back well, and it's the confidence that shows in his bowling after that.
Catch it, catch it!
And he's not afraid to give the ball some air, try to maybe get a little bit of purchase off of the wicket.
Yeah, that last delivery was 91.5 kilometers an hour, and that's why it's almost nearly carried to backward point. Thickest outside edge. That one again, quick through the air. Very difficult to get some sort of momentum when you're facing a fast bowler, then a spinner who's varying his pace all the time.
যারা যারা এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব করেননি চ্যানেলটিতে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
Oh, he goes for it. He's got a hold of it. He loves that area. Wow, what a lovely shot that is to give him an IPBC point.
This time Mehdi Hasan Miraj a touch fuller, and Naeem Sheikh just launched onto it straight over the bowler's head for an IPBC boundary. Good shot.
That was a feature of his batting, and he got that 100 a few nights ago. Hitting straight. Look at how he opens up and frees up the hitting zone. Goes towards the leg side and frees the arms through. So the right hip gets out of the way. Looking for a single. Isn't there. Yeah, there's a feature of his batting. Down the ground, hitting over cover through, I'd say, straightish mid-wicket. Nothing square though on the onside. Loves hitting straight.
Oh, he makes a move on the onside. He's up in the air, swirling. There's a fielder coming underneath the one and taking it. Brilliant catch. Very well just catch. He's happy, and why not?
It's right on cue. If you go back, just maybe scratch your memory a little bit and look at square of the wicket onside. There were no runs. He's gone on the sweep, where he was not lucrative in the last game, and it's his undoing.
He was actually eyeing the shorter part of the ground. Look at him, just tried to work away on the onside, but there was hint turn in the previous delivery, and this time he was undone by the slide and the turn as well. Medias and Midas strikes for Fortune Barisal. Naim Singh departs for 5, 6 for 1.
এই মানুষগুলো একযোগ করেছিলেন বলেই পেয়েছি আমাদের বাংলাদেশ। এখন দেশের জন্য একটি ভালো কাজ করে হলেও একযোগ করা আমাদের দায়িত্ব। আসুন বাংলাদেশের 50 বছরের পূর্বক্ষণে দেশের জন্য একযোগ কাজ করি, বার্তা ছড়িয়ে দিই ইন্টারনেটের শক্তি।
Friends and family are addate. Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, Coca-Cola.
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
Coca-Cola.
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
আরে রবি জলদি শুট কর।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স। শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই। ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
আরে রবি জলদি শুট কর।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্টক নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স। মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক। বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
Cover point, short cover and mid off.
Alamin, he's also a powerful leg, can hit the ball hard. Also played for Bangladesh under-19 quite a few years back, but since then he's been a good performer in the domestic circuit. He also needs to get the opportunity, coming in at number 3 in a crucial encounter. Need to prove himself as well.
Please subscribe my YouTube channel.
Oh, he's over it and he's got a nibble. Another one goes. Oh dear. Excellent bowling from Taskin. Him to swing and it paid off.
It's the perfect delivery to a new man that's come to the crease. Feet are not moving, and all you do is trust your hands and throw the ball at the line of the delivery. It's full enough to get the outside edge. Little bit of shape. He's at sea. You can see at the last moment he takes the one hand off the back to try and limit the damage, but it's too late. Jubilation, he sets flight. And Fortune Barisal have this.
The fielders was rocketing away.
Yeah, much needed. Skipper says just too much width on that occasion. It was uppish nonetheless. That man in that cup now goes right to the edge. Sloppy cricket.
Oh, you don't want to do that. Yeah, it'll hit the ire of the skipper. Every run so very precious. Don't want to be sloppy in the field.
was aerial for a while. From batsman's point of view, I think they also need to trust the pitch as well. It's been a belter of a track. There's nothing much doing for the bowlers, but still taking the pace off the ball has worked so far for the bowlers.
It has indeed, hasn't it? Because most occasions the batsmen have to manufacture the shot trying to use the pace of it. Rather, the lack of it has not been conducive to stroke making. Great Beximco Dhaka 59 for 3. Pretty much even Stevens, 59 for 2 for Barisal. Swivels round, swings it high, but straight down the front of the fielder. Just trying to hit his way out of trouble. He lands into it. Huge breakthrough here.
Important. A big one. It was an indifferent over to start. A little bit of sloppy fielding. A good boundary by a fifth. Then the captain. He tries to heave this through the onside. Longest part of the ground today. And he finds Akbar Ali safe with houses. Disappointed. Picks out the man. And Mukhtar Ali, his very first over, picks up a big wicket. Salam Iqbal 1 for 22. It is 59 for 3 after 11.
এখানেও আকাশ।
আকাশ কি শুধু তোমার ঢাকার? আকাশ সবার।
বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো জায়গায় একই কোয়ালিটির ঝকঝকে ছবি আকাশ স্ট্যান্ডার্ডে মাসে মাত্র 300 চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। তাই বিদ্যুৎ, পানি, গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন।
বসুন্ধরা এলপি গ্যাস পরপর 2 বার অর্জন করেছে সুপার ব্র্যান্ড অ্যাওয়ার্ড।
Had a good last outing. Was to replicate that good innings, carry the momentum forward, but have been stunted through some good bowling. There you go. Fortune Barisal need his services. 51 not out, his best. It's going to be Abir on strike now. Season coming, Dr. Cho in intelligent bowling, just under 90 clicks.
And that wicket of Salam Iqbal was a big one. Let that sink in for a moment.
Just short of it once again early in. This is the moment.
It's now becoming crunch time. I think the game is the momentum is just shifting a little bit into Dhaka's hands. However, they loaded Hirdoy and Afif. And play shots. But the pressure is building. Only 2 off that over. 61 for 3.
সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
প্রতারক কেটে দিলাম। বিকাশের গোপন তথ্য চাইলে কল কেটে দিন।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
শেষ হয়ে গেলাম ভাই, ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1020 টাকা দিতে।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
Striking timber. He's been absolutely top notch for the bowler. Shafiqul 1 for 14. Rabiul 1 for 15, and he's done it. He's done his 4 overs. Mukhtar Ali also chipping in with a wicket. Nasir Mohammed It's second over. Do they target him? They have to target one of the bowlers. Gotta get a move on. Throw caution to the wind. It's looking rather bleak at the moment. Difficult task. He's inviting them. Go for it.
At the wicket, high for some of the first to depart, trying to play away from the body. And Parker was on after a lot of dot balls. Caught up in his mind, went for a big shot. Tamim Iqbal, I think it was a loose shot in the end. He knew where the fielders were, didn't try to hit that hard, handed straight to the fielder.
A lot of marshalling of the troops by the skipper. Just making sure the cover fielder is positioned correctly. He brings the long off a little straighter. He goes big time. How far is that going? It's going the distance. They need this big one on RPDC 6.
Oh, it's nearly. Oh, just a bounce. And a couple of meters away from the organic bottle. Needed. Left arm spin, it'll come into the left-hander and creates a nice hitting arc. He hits it pretty solid, does Abir. Just for a moment there, I thought, ooh, could have been right next to that bottle, that organic hair bottle.
They need a big over. Goes again, exposes his intentions a little too early. Things have a second run. Look at Mushfiqur Rahim. Oh my goodness. Scampering through, telling the bowler, I got here before you.
Not happy. Prevents another single.
The most important part is the two batsmen are the most electrifying out of the middle. Look at Mushfiqur Rahim. He is not happy. Look at Nasir Mohammed running away.
Incredible, so charged up. Understandable. He's wearing pads. His run almost doubled the distance than his bowler. Was so lethargic.
Oh, Captain not happy. Have a look here. Did you come here? Oh.
Just look at the face of Nasum.
He wants to get away the bowler. Now, lashed onto this one. And it's going to go for another RPDC maximum. Just what they needed. He's not happy.
Yeah, this ball is not in Mushfiqur's good books at the moment. Fielding, a little bit of loose bowling, and he's just allowed Fortune Barisal and a fifth to find an IPDC 6. The second in the over.
This over actually allowed the two batsmen to release the pressure. Good big hitting again from Afif Hussain. It was full, but very good hitting. Good hands as well.
So very crisp and clean when he hits the balls. Afif. Don't blame Nasum. The skipper really scared him. He lost it. And really got to just settle down. He does. Has guided beautifully between the two. But it's been hauled in a couple of runs. Big over that one. 17 runs coming from it. 78 for 3.
এই মানুষগুলো একযোগ করেছিলেন বলেই পেয়েছি আমাদের বাংলাদেশ। এখন দেশের জন্য একটু ভালো কাজ করে হলেও একযোগ করা আমাদের দায়িত্ব। আসুন বাংলাদেশের 50 বছরের গৌরবখায় দেশের জন্য একযোগে কাজ করি। কিছু ইন্টারনেটের শক্তি
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডাবল বোনাস। প্রথমবার অ্যাপে লগ ইন করলেই 25 টাকা বোনাস। তারপর প্রথম 25 টাকা রিচার্জে আরো 50 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। এখনই বিকাশ অ্যাপে লগ ইন করে মোবাইল রিচার্জ করুন।
জানাও তোমার 3টি ইচ্ছা। দাঁড়া। ওকে দাঁড়ালাম। বাকি 2টা স্প্রাইট।
শেষ ইচ্ছা আবার 3টে ইচ্ছা দাও। স্প্রাইট আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও।
The bowler. Get back at the bowlers. Don't allow them to dominate. Alameen. Now in. Oh, slices it. But it's safe. Doesn't matter how they come. As long as they come. And 4 of them come from the back. IPDC boundary.
I think that area is about 54 meters. So it doesn't have a long way to go. Loses a bit of control, but he hits it solidly. He gets all of it and runs into the boundary wedges. A good way to start the over.
Just a little entangled while playing that shot. Thus he couldn't just place it in the position he would have liked to. Nevertheless, a single.
All of a sudden, these two batsmen opens the gate for Barisal. And talking about Kazi and Kazi T, did I wish you, Eddie, happy birthday?
Happy birthday. Thank you.
Yes,
You're going to have to get me some more Kazi and Kazi tea so I can enjoy my cake later. Oh, there's an opportunity. Gone a begging. Small opportunity, but it wasn't taken.
Every know that they need another big one to finish with a flurry this particular over. Judoy, 9 of 10. This is good bowling, tight, accurate. Another single, 9 from the over. 14 completed, it's 87 for 3.
আসবো না রে
কেন
বুঝবি না
বুঝবো না মানে খুলে বল
এয়ারটেলে কথা বলো মন খুলে 28 টাকায় 45 মিনিট ও 48 টাকায় 80 মিনিট
আসতেছি
এয়ারটেল
মিনিটে মিনিটে ক্যাশব্যাক বিল বিকাশ করলেই প্রতি মিনিটে প্রথম জন পাচ্ছেন 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক তাই বিদ্যুৎ পানি গ্যাস সহ সব ধরনের বিল আজই বিকাশ করুন
আজকে আমার দিন আজকে আমি খাবো অনেক অনেক চিকেন ম্যাগি ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি স্যাটারডেতে ভেজি মাছ মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এগ টম ইয়াম সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন
Afif Hussain and Tauheed Ridoy added 91 runs in 39 deliveries only to ensure that they put on a winning total of 193 for 3. Dhaka came very close, losing that match by only 2 runs. Right. Partnership of 28, Afif has looked very good. Ruben Hussain is back. Yeah, he was very economical. Only the 6 runs. Can he provide the goods with the ball? Dhaka needs a wicket. Dhaka desperately needs a wicket here. That's well bowled. And a very good afternoon to Anjum Chopra and Shahid Nafis.
Very good afternoon to you Akhtar as well and to Sharia. As you're mentioning that Dhaka needs wickets, I'll probably say that Barisal needs a couple of boundaries, needs a couple of big hits to get them going. Ridoy Afif, they partnered Barisal to a win 2 days ago against Dhaka. They need to find that same mojo in their batting quickly.
These two batsmen put up a show the last match. After I said 91 of 38 balls. Tauheed was scoring a 50 of 22 balls and Afif 50 of 25. So these two batsmen are well capable. If they are batting till 17 and 18 over, then Barisal will have a very good chance to pull off. They need 11.12 runs per over. That's a big task, and this is why Mushfiq has brought his main fast bowler, Ruben Hussain.
Yeah, can he produce a wicket-taking delivery is what Mushfiq Rahim is hoping for. He's played a lovely innings, lovely knock from Afif Hussain, raced over to 40 of no time in 25 deliveries. Yeah, only once Dhaka has defended a total. They managed to score 100, and I think it was 146. 145, beg your pardon. There you go, the match summary. 2013 match, 145 for 4, and they defended it against Ghazi Group Chattogram. Beximco went on to win by 7 runs. That would be playing in their minds of Mushfiqur Rahim and the rest of the members of Beximco Dhaka. They've done it once. Can they do it again? Can they defend this total of 150? It's all about creating pressure, and it's also reminding each and everybody that we have done it earlier. It's the mind game, and that gone past the fielder. Oh, beautiful piece of time. I never thought that it had enough legs to go to the IPTC boundary. Well, it did.
This is unbelievable piece of timing by Afif Hussain. No one thought that it's going to the boundary. Just the defense, just the push. The fielder thought that he's going to cover, but no, he can't. Just the push through cover. Brilliant shot by Afif Hussain. Races away to the boundary.
Every ball there is a field change. Every delivery. The only thing they should do quicker is a set of field. Beximco Dhaka. Who's the ball?
That's the match coming up later. Qualifier 1. Ghazi Group Chattogram taking on Jemcon Khulna. Two big teams, a lot of big players will feature on that match. But so far we are having a gem of a game.
Come on, hurry up. Set your field. The bowler is not ready. The keeper is waiting. Three for 3.
Yes, আজকে আমার দিন। আজকে আমি খাবো অনেক চিকেন ম্যাগি। ফ্রাইডেতে শ্রিম্প ম্যাগি, স্যাটারডেতে ভেজিমাল, মঙ্গল বুধ বৃহস্পতি সুপি এক টামিয়াম, সানডে মানডে ম্যাগি চিকেন।
ম্যাগি মানে ভিন্ন স্বাদে প্রতিদিন।
ভাগ্যিস ম্যাগি ছিল from Nestle.
টাকাটা মোবাইলেই না, সাথে ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 20 টাকা।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে।
সবচেয়ে বিস্তৃত 4.5G ভিডিও স্ট্রিম নেটওয়ার্কে গেমিং এর নতুন এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
I believe this pair holds the key.
Oh, that will be a mix-up. Oh my word, he's missed it. Would have been a very, very easy run out. He cannot believe it. Because that's not even a schoolboy error.
Definitely a chance here. Sloppy, very sloppy from Alamin, you know. All we have to do is connect. He's already given up. Excellent throw. One bounce. Came in a nice height. Was not ready to collect it. He could not believe his eyes. Look at the reaction. Even from Afif. He knew there was gone. That is a very, very lucky break for Fortune Barisal. Unlucky for Dhaka.
This is probably the last over. Yes, it is the last over for Alamin. He's given him a lease of life. hasn't had two good games with the bat, so he's offered him a chance to redeem himself with the ball. This being his last over, who does he go to in the next three? Oh, rather. Nasoom, yes. Definitely wants to go back to Nasoom. Shafiqul. Or does he go back to Mukhtar? The trick is going to be, when does he go to his left arm spinner? He's definitely not been happy with Nasoom in the previous over. Quickly needs pace off.
He doesn't really have to go back to Nasoom. He has the options, other options. The reverse finds the fielder, and it's been difficult for batsmen once the bowlers takes the pace off the ball. Probably, Mukhtar Ali comes to my mind because he usually comes from a longish run up and he bowls at a pace of 110, 115, 120, and he keeps on taking the pace off the ball in each and every delivery that we have seen what he has done in the past. Would you believe it? Al-Hafiz Amin Jr. has done the trick. Towhid goes.
He looks relieved. He made a blunder a moment before. Now he picks up a wicket. Al-Amin a very short man, so he's not going to get too much of bounce from his bowling. Towhid wants to sweep inside edge onto the stump. Towhid goes for 12, 96 for 4.
Yeah, it's important time. Washandra LP Gas strategic timeout.
পরিবেশটা সুন্দর না? কি কোনো হইচই আছে?
পরিবেশটা খুব সুন্দর, শুধু আমার খেলাটা ঝিরঝির।
এই যে
এখানেও আকাশ।
আকাশ কি শুধু তোমার ঢাকার? আকাশ সবার।
বাংলাদেশের যে কোনো জায়গায় একই কোয়ালিটির ঝকঝকে ছবি আকাশ স্ট্যান্ডার্ডে মাসে মাত্র ৩৯৯ টাকা। চলে আসুন আকাশের ঝকঝকে টিভি দেখার নতুন দুনিয়ায়।
জানাও তোমার তিনটি ইচ্ছা।
দাঁড়া।
ওকে, দাঁড়ালাম। বাকি দুটা
স্প্রাইট।
শেষ ইচ্ছা। আবার তিনটে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও।
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জটাও দিস, 20 টাকা কিন্তু।
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
এই মানুষগুলো একযোগ করেছিলেন বলেই পেয়েছি আমাদের বাংলাদেশ। এখন দেশের জন্য একটি ভালো কাজ করে হলেও একযোগ করা আমাদের দায়িত্ব।
আসুন বাংলাদেশের 50 বছরের পূর্বক্ষণে দেশের জন্য একযোগে কাজ করি আর তা ছড়িয়ে দিই ইন্টারনেটের শক্তিতে। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
কোকা-কোলার সাথে খাওয়ার মজা জমবে। যে কোনো সময় যে কোনো জায়গায় দেশের সবচেয়ে বেশি সংখ্যক ব্যাংক থেকে নিমেষে টাকা আনুন বিকাশে। আর প্রথমবার অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক ও 100 টাকার ডিসকাউন্ট কুপন ফ্রি।
জানাও তোমার তিনটি ইচ্ছা।
দাঁড়া।
ওকে, দাঁড়ালাম। বাকি দুটা
স্প্রাইট।
শেষ ইচ্ছা। আবার তিনটে ইচ্ছা দাও।
স্প্রাইট, আগে তৃষ্ণা মেটাও। ফ্রেন্ডশিপের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল চেইন রিঅ্যাকশন কোনো অ্যানালাইসিস দিয়ে জাজ করা যাবে না ব্রো। এসব শুধু বন্ধু থাকলেই পসিবল। এয়ারটেল, বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক।
55 needed in 25 deliveries. Junior. Oh, looks very close. Given. He looks plump. What an over this is turning out to be. Sure gone. First ball.
Accuracy, accuracy, and accuracy. That's Alamin's bowling for you. Especially in his last over. He's had some opportunity to redeem himself and he's done that. The captain put his arm around the shoulder and this is what he's delivered.
Cool, straight, Dorwat Dishubo playing across the line, and as soon as the ball struck the pad, Alamin was sure. He is running. What an over. 2 wickets in 2 balls on a hat-trick, Alamin. Dorwat Dishubo goes for a duck, 96 for 5.
What a turnaround this is from Dhaka. At one stage, two batsmen were looking very good. All of a sudden, not one but 2 wickets. With Tamim Iqbal early on back in the hat. Tawhid Hriday already gone. Mahidul Islam is the new batsman. And if they lose his wicket, I reckon Dhaka is back in business. Oh, shot in the heart and it's gone many a miles. Beautifully played. And it brings up his 50 with an excellent shot.
Wow, brilliant. Outstanding stroke play. To be able to pick the length so quickly. Those strong hands on the handle. Not a very long footwork, not required. Let the ball come to you and that lovely swing of the arms. Beautiful.
He made it look so easy. That's a wicket of Shubo playing across the line. Pays the price. Afif holds the key in this match, I believe.
Well, we are eyeing to pick up the gaps, but what a terrific inning this is turned out to be for Barishal and Afif. But they're looking for the second here, but such an excellent knock. Anything in his art has gone the distance. 3 4s and 4 6s. Back-to-back 50s for him. Started the tournament not too many runs. He's struggling to score runs, but my word, he's picked up the right time to come back in form.
Ace the virtual fan zone, probably enjoying the 6 of Afif who hit just a couple of balls earlier. Afif needs to bat till the end for Barisal. Having a great time with the bat.
Getting tired because even with that 6, the required run rate still over 13 runs from here on. It's about the boundaries, not just 1 or 2. He needs to pick up boundaries in each over. And that's where the pressure comes back onto someone like Afif, even though he's batted beautifully, 54 of 33. Can he keep doing it is the question.
This young bowler, Shafiqul, has come under some stick. Under the pump, especially in the end overs of his spell. Third and fourth over usually of Shafiqul go for more runs than the manner in which he starts. He starts off well. Just like today, he started off really well. Dumped for a 6. Very good fielding. Very, very good. If he had missed that, Yasser Ali, there have been at least a couple of runs, if not more.
Shorter side of the ground. Afif made room. Made a beautiful backward drive and well fielded Yasser. He knows that if the ball passes him, it's a boundary.
(46-20). Herdman comes inside the circle. 3 men on the onside protecting the boundaries. He's getting the long off fielder a little bit straighter. Trying to make some room going across his stumps. Still managing to pick up a single. He's done well, the bowler. After being hit for the first ball 6, he's come back strongly in the next 4 deliveries, only allowing the batsman to take a single.
A good over so far. 10 runs coming out of this over. Afif batting on 55 of 34. Quiet, calm, focused, looking at the ground, looking at the fielders. He needs to bat till the end.
That should be taken. Oh, it's again the same fielder. The calm down. It's all important that in the end he's taken the catch. It's okay. But what they wanted to achieve to see the back of Abir The Great has just happened.
I'm not quite sure if Nasser Ahmed is going to walk in the same dressing room after this game finishes. He might just go to the opposition dressing room to save himself. Have a look at this. Mushfiqur Rahim completes the catch. Oh my God. Poor fellow. You have to listen to the captain. Yeah, that's all he can wait and do. Abir gone for a World Compile 55 on a 6 for 6.
দেশের সর্বনিম্ন ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ 1009 টাকা 99 পয়সা। এবার সব হবে নগদে।
20 টাকার দিন শেষ, নগদে বাংলাদেশ।
ওই মানুষগুলো একযোগ করেছিলেন বলেই পেয়েছে আমাদের বাংলাদেশ। এখন দেশের জন্য একটি ভালো কাজ করে হলেও একযোগ করা আমাদের দায়িত্ব।
আসুন বাংলাদেশের 50 বছরের গৌরবক্ষণে দেশের জন্য একযোগে কাজ করি, বার্তা ছড়িয়ে দিই ইন্টারনেটের শক্তিতে। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
All of a sudden, Fortune Barisal is in trouble because of the fact that in the last delivery of the previous over, Afif Hussain got himself dismissed, trying to look to play a big shot, gets the top edge, and Mushfiqur Rahim takes the catch. Marius Miraj is the new batsman. In trouble, 45 in 18 deliveries, and the required run rate has gone, shot up to 15. He's here because of this.
Afif needed a big shot. It was short. Afif wanted to go across and lap it over fine leg, and it catches the gloves. Mushfiq takes a simple catch. Very, very important wicket that was of Afif Hussain. He played brilliantly. A difficult task for Barisal now. 45 of 18 balls. No Afif, no Tawheed Hridoy, 2 new batsmen on the crease.
And a good spell, especially in his third over. Shafiqul got a wicket. It's what young bowlers are expected to do. Captain wants that.
It was the pressure, knowing that the runner was creeping up. He's also looking to pick up big shots. He started that previous over with a 6, remember. So you got to give credit to the bowler to force him to play that particular shot at that stage of the game. Had it gone past the fielder over the man at a short point, would have been a boundary. That was not the case. It's looking difficult now. It's looking very difficult.
Sometimes you just don't want a lot of lip reading to be identified with a lot of people. Keep safe. Keep safe. Wear the Washington mask. Serves two purposes. Keeps you safe and keeps the other people guessing as to what you're saying. Because Mushfiqur Rahim is a man on a mission at the moment. You just can't stop the animated Mushfiqur Rahim. Good fielding, very good fielding. Is he getting any appreciation? Mushfiqur Rahim can easily wear a mask. His actions are doing the job for his team.
He took a long time to set the field and he got it right, but Masoom was in that position to stop that one. It's not a conventional fielder in that direction. It needed to be a little bit more square of the wicket, but he's got a third man who's at the boundary rope, then he's got a deep point, cover is a little bit wide, and then mid-off is inside the circle on the offside. He goes onside, yeah, they need to build some big over, they need some big hits here. And Mushfiqur and his men in 15 deliveries, Anju.
That's on the scorecard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the fielders are on their toes. Mushfiqur is ensuring that everyone is only looking at him. Every ball there is a fielder who moves in this field. Every ball. Batters change or not, the fielders do move around.
I haven't seen him smiling today, Mushfiqur Rahim, from the ball one. Not once. It shows how serious he is about his business. He knew that he didn't put a big total on the board, and Barisal had every chance. He made sure he patrols his troop properly, right field placement, right bowling changes, and he has led his team brilliantly today.
Looked like a bit high. And he also contributed with the bat. He scored 43 of 30 deliveries.
$50,000 takas. Smash this organic care bottle.
That is as good as you can become a man of the match. Same amount of money if you hit that on the pool.
It can't be one bounce? Two bounces? I'm just asking.
You wish? Change of angles for him, coming round the wicket. Oh, he's already signalled it. Umpires have already signalled it. Above the baseline, and it's going to be a free hit.
That was nasty. Oh, clearly, Abima. Rubel bowling fast, a full toss. You have to re-bowl that again. A free hit. That will help Barisal.
thing definitely at Rajshahi should be noticed and practiced by these players is to bowl their allotted 20 overs in time. Most of them play international cricket. Few of them are coming through the ranks of playing ICC tournaments where they are very specific and strict about the laws. Not be taking longer than the stipulated time.
Free hit on offer, not taken. Just a single. Mushri, you can see the anxiety in his face. He wants to win that. That's the next match featuring in this tournament. Khulna and Chattogram. The big qualifier. Ghazi Group Chattogram taking on Jimpon Khulna. Whoever wins goes to the final directly.
Yeah, you could always see that once you see the back of someone like Abir Hussain, you're in business. Barishal, 116 for 6. It was that over from Alamin Jr. who picked up 2. Changed the complexion of the game. 2 for 22 for him in his spell of 4 overs.
Please subscribe my YouTube channel.
35 in 12. They need a big over here. At one stage, Barishal was going on pretty nicely at 96 for 3. And all of a sudden it lost 3 wickets in the space of 11 deliveries. Strong comeback. Very good from Beximco Dhaka.
A lot of fielding changes every single ball.
So we spoke about those 2 wickets from Alamin Jr. What about the wicket of Afif from the same bowler who's bowling now, Shafiqul Islam? Really turned the tables around.
Alamin will be on a hat-trick in the next match. He took 2 wickets in 2 balls. If it was an innings match, then he would have been on a hat-trick.
There's been terrific work from Beximco Dhaka. It looks like they're going to go and defend this total of 150. It's always about the wicket. How the bowler is going to force the batsman to play a fall shot, then you produce a really good delivery. The skills to take wickets under pressure. That's what Dhaka bowlers have showed today.
Again, this time it's gone up in the air. Oh, that's gone the distance. And there's an IPDC sixer. That was hammered. A length ball, slower. All Ongkon did, rocked back, waited for it and sailed it over from the middle of the bat. Onslaught, mid on up, no worries, it's a 6.
Well, they need a few more of this, for sure. And this time the field has gone back, but not been able to save that one. That is a cracking boundary.
And there's a lot of confusion for the bowler here. Every ball, the field has been changed. Every ball, there's been either an instruction or an appreciation coming from the keeper, his captain, and he's bowled 2 deliveries that have fetched 10 runs. It's pretty unsure whether to bowl the full ball on the middle stump or the full ball on the outside off stump line. The dog in is just getting clobbered.
He has to somehow manage to pick up another boundary. They have 2 more balls to face. 11 runs already in this over, 24 in 8 now. Can he hit another boundary, if not 2? The last 2 deliveries, one gone for 6, the other one for 4. He's taken his time. And he's played some very good shots, especially the last 2 shots that Mahidur played. Well, this time he might just find the field, and he does. And he picks up a wicket.
I believe Ongkon missed it. That was once again onslaught, but he couldn't time it properly. We haven't seen Mushfiq smiling today. Slower ball shot from the toe part of the bat. And Mukta takes a simple catch. He is disappointed. He knew that he missed that opportunity. Ongkon goes for 15, 127 for 7.
যারা যারা এখনো আমার চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করেননি তারা পরবর্তী ম্যাচ কোয়ালিফায়ার 1 দেখার জন্য তাড়াতাড়ি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে ফেলুন।
Now needed. This gets very difficult once you start to rely on the low order batsmen. One should have been there from Barisal, one of the top orders, to bat till the very end. Till the very end. He launches himself in. One bounce to the fence. Boundary. Might be an easy boundary to finish the over. 131 for 7. Top order or a batsman, a genuine batsman, already lost 7 wickets. Shimon Khan and Medias and Miraj. We've seen Medias and Miraj opening the batting for Barisal. And he picked up a boundary of the last over also.
আজকের পরবর্তী খেলা উপভোগ করার জন্য চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে রাখুন।
Of the last ball of the previous over, 15 runs in that over. Pulled it quite nicely. Right outside the off stump. Waited for it, just moved away across and then pulled it. Right, Shimon Khan. 20 needed in 6. They need a boundary at the first delivery. Mukhtar Ali just making sure the fielders are in the right position. Well, he gets a boundary at the first ball.
Oh, small ball. Mid-ons. Actually, long ones on the fence. Mid-ons inside the ring. He's bowled the full ball. 16 off 5. Another boundary. He's got the one that you asked for.
That's a very good shot. Again he moves across. This time it's well bowled. It's a little bit more fuller. He wants to come back. It was a misfield. Only a single. 15 needed in 4.
Game on. Game on. The first ball, Shimon hit for a boundary. That was a brilliant shot, and then he took a single. 5 of first 2. 15 of 4. These next 2 balls will hold the key for the match. They need something big. Maybe a 6 will help the cause.
For sure it will help them if they can manage to get hold of it and hit one out of the ground. Man on strike is Mehdi Hassan Miraj.
When was the last time Shimon played a match anymore? Anyone?
I haven't really seen him playing in match
Please subscribe my YouTube channel.
But I've certainly seen him bowling some match winning spells.
Match turning knock. That's simply my question.
I think it's possible. It's still very much possible if you can pick up a big boundary here. Right, here we go. He gets in a good position and finds the man at long on. It's all over. He's not going to play the match winning knock.
Yeah, that's the substitute. Deepu, the fielder, low full toss, hits the bottom of the bat, and the fielder does the rest. Shimon Khan tried, goes out for 5, 137 for 8.
Well, it has just gone over the top of those fielders, and it has gone all the way, has it? No. Signal the boundary.
It's too late for now. It's too late. Short, slower ball coming down the track, top edging it, and almost went the distance. Almost. just inside the rope.
Beximco Dhaka win by 9 runs.
Please subscribe my YouTube channel.
Beximco Dhaka to go in and defend 150. What Barisal has managed in the end is 141 for 9. Gupta really finishes with 3 for 18 in 2 overs. And that's his parents. To speak to Rani. Mom and Dad. Yeah, must be a happy man. Very happy and pleased.
What an effort by Mushfiqur Rahim and his men. The last ball, we have tried his luck, but just stop hitting it once again. And Yardley, the man of the moment, takes the simple catch. It was a hard-fought game, and the spectators are happy. They're dancing. Mukhtar Ali has been the highest wicket taker from Dhaka. Once again, he picks up his 3rd wicket. Now we can see Mushfiq relaxes a bit. Still no smile. But the fans are happy.
Unfortunately, Barisal makes the mess of the chase. In the end, only 141 for them. Remember, they were chasing 150. Afif stood out with the bat, 55 in 35, but not enough. In the end, only 141 for 9, handing Dhaka a 9-run victory.
Not enough partnerships. Tamim and Afif 32 and Hridoy and Afif 37. These 3 batsmen hold the key, but when they're out, Barisal was out of the game. They needed to bat long, but no one did. Afif needed to bat till the end, but when he was out, then it fell apart for Barisal. We have seen some brilliant shots today. Tamim showed the way in the first over, hitting a couple of boundaries. He looked good. Saif had his moments in the game. Good timing on the leg side. Hit consecutive boundaries in Shofiqul's first over. Afif started with a bang. A beautiful shot over long on. He was the best batsman for Barisal on this day. Played some delightful shots and he loved that sweep shot. 2 sixes over mid-wicket. That was brilliant. Rohit Hridoy tried to play his part but was not as fluent as he was. That was probably the shot of the day. Just a simple push over cover. Oh, that was very beautifully played. Mahidul Ankon tried, but it was too much for him. Preferred the leg side. That was the shortest part of the ground and all the batsmen took toll, and that was the last boundary of the innings. Shimon Khan.
Shafiqul bowled really well, 3 wickets for him in his 4 overs. Came back strongly in the 3rd and 4th over. Mukhtar Ali entrusted the job of bowling the tough times. Just a couple of overs for him, but 18 runs is alright because it was a tough moment when the batters were going for runs. Tough moment as well for the Barisal captain, but he's had a good tournament. Tamim Iqbal joins us. Tamim, assessing the tournament, how would you say that the team has performed?
See, we honestly didn't perform to the level we wanted, but here and there we had a good game. Especially today, I thought we bowled exceptionally well, restrict them into 150. And we didn't get a great start, especially in the first, and I thought we batted a little slow. That includes myself. I think I went a little slow because the reason we lost 2 wickets early, and I didn't want to give them another wicket. So I thought if in the first 10, if I could have managed to hit 1 or 2 boundaries, then we couldn't have put ourselves into so much of a pressure.
Looking at the youngsters in your lineup, especially an innings of 100 from Parvez Imran, would you say that the youngsters coming through the ranks have actually picked up a lot from this tournament, especially sharing the dressing room with yourself?
See, the way I look at is, it's good that the youngsters have scored 100, but if they have to go to the next level, they have to be consistent as well. The 100 that he scored was unbelievable, brilliant. There's no doubt in his talent. He's a quality player. But if I have to be a little bit harsh, then all the players who have scored runs have to score runs continually. They have to be consistent. You get one big score and then none. That's not going to help their career because, for an example, if he had 100, none, then are big innings. It's really good for him and for the team as well. And that includes not only, I'm not pointing out on him, that includes me, all the other batsmen.
Yeah, well noted, well identified, and I'm sure these words are going to be very, very fruitful for the youngsters coming through the ranks. Thanks very much for your time and thanks for the entertainment too.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's mentioned that they were a little slow to start off with the Fortune Barishal, especially after losing a striker, big striker of Saif Hassan's caliber. Then it was the expectation of the youngsters to deliver. It didn't happen with Parvez Iman. Then slowly and steadily, the pressure getting to Tamim Iqbal as well. A big shot from Tohidurido, just managing to get it onto the stumps. And then the pressure getting into the dressing room. Shiva was the first to follow. And then slowly Afif Hussain trying to manufacture a stroke, holding out the very softest missile. And a big anchor from Mushfiqur Rahim. Came back very strongly. Shafiqul picking up Mahbub's wicket. It was always going to be a very difficult task. But the target was going further and further away and the bats needed to be swinging into action. Shimon holding out in the deep, and then in the end Mehdi Miraz, who probably could have come in slightly ahead in the batting order, but didn't really matter. A win for Beximco Dhaka and surety that they have another opportunity to coming into the finals by playing the second playoff. This is what happened as Beximco Dhaka 150 on the board, loss of 8 wickets. A wonderful batting contribution from Yasir Ali, 54 of 43, literally holding the innings of Beximco Dhaka. But Fortune Barishal falling short by 9 runs. Those who've done well in the group stages get the chance of playing qualifier number 1. That's Ghazi Group Chattogram will be up against the Gemcon Khulna. It's going to be up very, very shortly, live from Mirpur, Dhaka.
He was waiting for that.
ইয়ার নগদের স্টিকার দিছে টেবিলের ওয়ালে লাগাম নাকি এই ওয়ালে লাগাম এদিকে যাবো না বড় স্টিকার দিন দেখো এই যে চিপাতা দিছি এই যে এটা ভিতরে দিছি
শেষে কুরমুরে গোলমার পস বিস্কুট একটু জায়গা বুঝে খান
খেলারি কতই ছিল দড়িটা এখনো চলতেছে এই খেলা
শেষ একটাকে
এখন কত হইছে
7000 গেছে
7000 গেছে এটা ভালোই তো
খালু আছে
কত তো লাভ ভালো
বন্ধই তো
বলে
আয় হা উঠে না লাভ বললাম লাই কিছু না সব
Welcome to IPDC.
কি কি লাগবে
Just a sign.
No patch. Simple Akbatai. IPDC Home Loan. Para minimum, benefit maximum.
কত রানের আগে
সুস্বাদু পুষ্টিকর কিশোর নুডলস একমাত্র নুডলস যা পরিবারের সুষম খাদ্য নিশ্চিত করে
Eat food. We've had a very close match, but eventually